Hey guys, you know the drill by now. It's 5 in the morning on a Sunday. I won't feel well today. But it's long run day, so I am going to drink a pre-workout and go to the loo. I'm going to hit the road for just a gentle run today. Wish me luck. 21.1 kilometers are done. Okay, so now we're on my cool down walk. Guys, it's always important to cool down. I'm going to walk for a little bit, then I'm going to go home. I'm going to stretch and I'm going to foam roll because that's what you need to do after 21.1 kilometers, feeling like crap. Had a good run, had a yo-yo run. Still feel like crap. Feel better than the run though. So I'm gonna go get it done and talk later. Not all easy, definitely not all easy, but I got it done. Oh yeah, happy dance. And it's about progress, not perfection. That was a stretch. Oh boy, was it an interesting run. So I am actually training up right now for a run that is going to be 6 laps around the same route. I do not know how I'm going to handle that. I have never done that. You know how I feel about 2-lap routes now? 6 laps, that is a whole different story. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to train up by going 6 times around the seafront of my area. And I have a lovely seafront around my area. For the first 3 times. Then I was like, firstly, it's freezing in the UK right now. So even with my cozy vegan runners top on, my jumper and everything, it was like windy and icy. And if you run by the sea, you get exposed to all of that. You get to see some really lovely waves. There is that. That's the plus. Beautiful pier, wonderful lights and cliff sides in the dark, and then as the sun rises, all gorgeous, but very, very difficult conditions. So come the 3rd time around, I was like, nope, no, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't, I'm done. So I kept on running because I wanted to do my 21.1 kilometers today, but I decided if I'm going to preserve my sanity, if I'm going to get through a day where I feel ill anyway, I'm going to have to change up strategy. You know what, it's a long run. The practice runs, they're about getting those miles in and getting it done, but they're also about tending to yourself as a runner and checking what is going to get you through those miles, what is going to get you through those runs, what is going to get you through those hard ones. And if you don't have to push yourself at that point, if you don't have to loop around the same course 3 more times and you know there is a better way to get those miles in, you go for it. You get it done, because that's probably the better way, to be honest. Probably absolutely, well, it is the better way, because I then took a different route, one that I really enjoyed, and I have to tell you, all I could think as I kept on running around that route was, oh my god, I love this part, or, I'm really looking forward to this next part, oh, I can't wait to get to this point, to that point, etc. It was a route I was familiar with, but it was less windy, it was less exposed, there were some hills, so a little bit of variation, which I do love. I have to admit, I love my slope running, someone once wisely said to me at the Mind Marathon get-together that we had, there are no hills, there are only slopes. And I was like, yeah, I'm adopting that philosophy. So, up some slopes, which means down some slopes, which is just the most wonderful thing. And when I did hit that breeze again, it was come the end of areas where my body had time to get warm, which meant that it was refreshing rather than hell. And let me tell you, it was hell for some of those laps that I did. So I'm really, really happy with how progress went. I still don't feel well, but do you know what? I thought to myself, I can either feel lousy at home or feel lousy on a run. And I was like, I want to feel lousy on a run. I know that I enjoy the run. I know that I will feel better for the run. I know that I will get good chemicals out of the run, and I'll get the physical activity out of the run, and then I can rest and recover after that, and I can feel dreadful at home after that, but get that running, because you're going to love the day more for it. And I do. I love the day more for it. I can tell you this. A lot of the time, when we want to do something, or when we know we have to do something, even if we're going to enjoy it ultimately, we're not going to enjoy the thought of it sometimes. Our body and our mind are going to be like, I don't really want to do this. And it is just a case of thinking, no, when you get to it, you are going to like it. And you get yourself to that point. You get yourself to the start point, and the finish line will meet you. And it's very rare that I go to a workout super duper pumped to start working out or to start running or anything. But I always leave feeling so good. I don't think so far there's been a single run, workout, yoga session that I have ever regretted in my entire life. I have felt pain from some of them, oh boy, but I have never regretted a single one. Every single one has taught me something, and every single one has brought something to my life. And there are lousy ones. I feel lousy right now, but I also feel good. I've also learnt things along the way. When you run for 2 hours or more, you're going to go to all sorts of places. You're going to think of all sorts of things. When you work out for an hour, you're going to think of all sorts of things. So there's always going to be at least one thing to learn and to benefit from with it. And I think that is so great and so good. Speaking of which, one of the things I've been thinking about recently, and I want to share it with you because this is just a little musing after the run as well, is the idea of being normal. I think so often in society we get caught up with this idea. Am I normal? Is this normal? I want to do this, but people might think I'm a bit weird, a bit out there. I'm not very normal. Is this normal? Or you might even get anxious, depressed. With eating disorders, you're constantly worrying. Is this normal behavior? Wait, what is normal eating? Am I doing what normal people would do right now? Same with depression. Am I doing what normal people do right now? Anxiety. This isn't normal. This isn't right. I'm not normal. I'm not right. These things play on your mind. But wait a minute. What even is normal? Who judges normal? Who actually judges normal? I mean, we know what normal is in terms of it is the aggregate, it's the average, the standards, the collective that most people will do. But does it matter? And do we really want normal? At the end of the day, do we really want it? Because most of the time, the things that we think are great, the things we think exceptional, the people we find inspiring, the actions we think are amazing, the movements we find so powerful, we get strengthening, the actions that direct or take that movement to the next level, they're all of the things that aren't normal, that stand out, that are exceptional, that go against the grain. I mean, there's this idea of who really wants to be put into a box and just do the exact same thing all the time and be predictable. Normal is predictable. Who wants to do that all the time? Who wants to be predictable? No. We want to be exceptional. We aspire to pursue things that make us stand out. Every single person out there wants to in some way be distinct. We like normal, but when we're dreaming, when we're aspiring for things, even when we want something like a holiday, that is something that is outside of our norm. Why worry about being normal when so much of what we value in life are actually the things that go outside of normal, that challenge us, that excite us, that are different and vibrant and dynamic, and oh my god, I can't even fathom it because it is so far away from normal that I want it. I don't want normal. I want this other thing. And okay, sometimes it's nice to do the normal. Sometimes it's nice to sit at home on the sofa watching a TV. If that's normal, etc. It's cultural, it's social. Normal is subjective. It's varied by time, by generation, by class, etc. But your idea of normal sometimes can be an absolute dream. And I think we all need moments in our life where we strive and moments where we rest. It's stress and rest. At stress and rest, we push ourselves, then we recover. I think that is so important. But never fear being, outside of the norm. Never fear striking away from normal. Never worry if you are normal or not, because if you feel like you're not normal, chances are that you're in someone's dream or someone's standard right now, or you just don't have to worry about it, because let me tell you, normal is not all it's cut out to be, and it changes anyway. So don't worry about it. Just live your own authentic, wonderful, amazing life, and set your own standards. Stop thinking about normal and instead think to yourself, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I am going to say, stop thinking about, is this normal? Every time you think to yourself, is this normal? Am I being normal? Instead, put a little pause on it and reframe and ask yourself instead, is what I am doing right now going to get me towards the goals that I am currently setting myself in life? Sometimes the answer will be no. And if the answer is no, then you need to ask yourself follow-ups. Those follow-ups being, am I okay with it not doing that? And sometimes you will be. Sometimes you'll think to yourself, I like working out, but I'm tired right now, and I know this is my normal workout time, but I think it should be rest time. It's not normal for me, or it's not going to get me. No, it's not that it's not normal. Is this going to get me towards my goal? No, probably not. But do I care right now? No, I would rather take the rest. And I will readjust later. That is fine. And you need to ask yourself, all right, am I accepting this? Is it okay? If you feel like it's not okay, then you need to ask yourself, okay, well, what can I do to change strategies, to shift in direction a little bit so that I am more in line with the goals that I want to reach? That's all that matters. Am I hitting, or is my current behavior going to help me achieve what I want in life at this point? If the answer is no, how do I get it, or am I okay with that no? If the answer is yes, then screw normal, you are on your path, and that is all that matters. And I think that is probably going to be the best way to move forward in life. I don't know, that's just going to be the truth as I go about it now. But I am tired, and I am hungry, and I have porridge planned with loads of wonderful veggies and maybe a cheeky bit of tahini on my bananas. So I'm going to go and do all of that. Oh, I'm going to put chia and hemp and everything in there. It's going to be so good. So shower, get out my Progress Not Perfection top. As much as I love Just Strong, and as much as I do work with them, and you can do ePeaches, all caps 10, so ePeaches 10 to get 10% off with them. It is time to take this all off and to have a shower and to eat. Oh yes, I am going to enjoy that. And I hope you all enjoy your day too. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like, please subscribe, please do the little ding-a-ling bell thing. I hear that helps. I have no idea because I'm still so diddy, but I hear that it helps, and along the way, maybe we can eventually bring something together. So have a wonderful day, and remember, don't drink the Nuka-Cola because it is bad for you. I will see you all another time, hopefully before my next marathon video, but you never know. So, love ya, bye. Oh yeah, I am not messing around, people. Not in the slightest.